Walking in Surrey, Aggrobot 3.
Third appearance in Robot Wars, never beyond the heats.
Okay, talk me through the weaponry quickly.
The weaponry, very, very quickly. Those are jaws, they're clamping jaws. That was a 30-mile-an-hour sign, and that's what it does.
Ooh!
So we can't get next to a speeding round our way.
Did you get caught by a camera when you did that?
Not now, not now.
A stealth-shaped pointed wedge with lifting arms and cutter, similar to Sir Killalot, works both ways up. Lightweight laminated armour that shunt won't penetrate. Agile, but subject to driver error, they tell me.
From Chadwell Heath in Essex, 259.
Oh, this looks very frightening to me.
Talk me through this robot. It's gorgeous.
There's a weapon, which is this large disc. Spins upwards about 130 mile an hour.
Oh, okay.
In the qualifiers, we basically put out all 3 opponents in under 30 seconds. So
Lovely, that's all we need to hear.
100 kilos in weight, has that vertical spinning weapon, only 9 miles an hour top speeds, quite a big ground clearance, and Adam Clark hasn't had the best of luck in previous wars.
From Battersea in London, Infernal Contraption.
A big spinning drum thing.
Okay, 2 first-timers in this next battle.
Yes.
Before I ask you what on earth's going on there, I'm going to say, do you want to know who you're up against?
I would like to know that.
Infinity, 259, and Aggrobot.
Okay, 259, 3 numbers I don't like.
And now what's this bit in your hand?
Well, this bit is a bit that decided not to work in our garage this morning.
What is it?
It's a speed controller.
Can you get it done in time?
Oh yeah, it's just a case of being out.
Watch for the swinging drum between the wheels. Can get up to speed in 3 seconds so they don't have to wait between attacks for the weapon to recover. And that weapon has 4 big teeth.
From Aberystwyth in Wales, Infinity.
To Infinity and the pond or something like that.
hello.
Hello, first time at Robot Wars. How are the nerves coping?
They're not. They're going mad.
Are you driving?
Oh no.
Who's driving?
I am for my sins.
259,
Yes.
Aggrobots,
Yes.
and Infernal Contraption.
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
Going home now.
You're going home now?
I've had enough. I've had enough already.
Claws and diamond-tipped spikes provide the weaponry, runs both ways up, has strong armour but exposed wheels, and the team does lack experience.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams up in the pods. Aggrobot 3, Captain Mokadil Leach on the left, 259 and Adam Clark on the right-hand side. And now on the left there, Infinity, their Captain Steve Fern, and on the right, Infernal Contraption, and their Captain Jonathan Peli. They're in the arena for the house robots, the flamethrowers, Sergeant Bash and Sir Killalot with the pincers and that deadly lance.
3, 2, 1, activate.
So here we are, first of our 4-way melees in this heat. And immediately, a little bit slowly into the action goes Infernal Contraption there in the middle. 259 looks potentially very, very destructive. Infernal Contraption and Infinity do a little bit of battle, and Infinity is already bent and buckled. Also doing good work out there is Aggrobot 3, very experienced. Once beat Razor, I seem to remember, in Robot Wars 3. Aggrobot trying to get in underneath Infernal Contraption. Low ground clearance, Infernal Contraption. Infinity has pressed the pit release button. Well, it needs some sort of merciful release to get it out of its pain! And Infinity has decided enough is enough, and they've driven straight into the pit. They released the pit button and went straight into it, which is sensible. Mind you, when you consider the punishment they'd already taken, was that a sensible move? Now look at this, 259 bumping and barging against Infernal Contraption, which is invertible. It means it can run both ways up. A lot of robots can these days. There's Aggrobot to the left, that's Infernal Contraption. And it seems to me Infernal Contraption had taken damage, and I wonder if we've seen some sort of plexiglass just thrust across the arena there from 259, ripped away from Infernal Contraption. You can see there some sort of shard has gone from the top of it. Aggrobot in against one of the arena sidewall angle grinders. Yes, you can see there the damage to Infernal Contraption on the top, and there's more now. And it was 259 that came in with that mighty weapon. We heard Adam Clark describing it early on again. I'll tell you what, there's some bruisability in that big spinning wheel. We're not talking about spinning fine lace out of that. We're talking about, oh, metal munching. Infernal Contraption is feeling the pain. There's poor old Infinity down in the pit, and Infernal Contraption wants to get in there with him. Go on, please. Move up, punch up, punch up. I want to get in there as well. Redspot counting them down. Well, the crowd know that it's the end of Infernal Contraption.
Cease.
And they go out along with Infinity and Aggrobot 3, and the impressive 259 are through.
Infinity. All that money, all that time, all that effort, and they drive themselves into the pit. Infernal Contraption, the boys from Battersea, they got battered. 259 and Aggrobot 3 go through.
Now, by the end of that, robots were queuing up to get into the pits. But you were in there first, weren't you?
We were indeed.
Did you think that meant you were going to win?
Never know.
It was definitely the safest place to be, I think.
We were on top of it and then it opened underneath us, which was a bit unfortunate, I think.
Right. Okay, so how much damage have you sustained?
No, that's about it really. A couple of nicks here and there.
The rest
That's
is
it.
fine. We're still running and everything else.
Second.
So we're still running, and the bot is okay. We just damaged the claws. They look like antlers now compared to claws. But we've got a spare set, and we'll be back to Rumble next year with a bit of luck.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've got to get my camera out for this. Damage cam. Okay, I'm ready to go in. Where do I go? I take my pick. That's nasty. Now, who did the most of this damage?
Well, it's 259. That's
Yes.
what I said. I was afraid of those numbers, and my fear was justified.
Yes, you were quite right. And you're not the only ones, I have to say. There are people now quaking all over the pitch now that they've seen what this robot is capable of and what this man has designed. It's a beast, isn't it?
It is.